Well, you can record up here.
Yes, we can.
Right
What
there.
law? We're in a public area.
This is not public.
Yes, it is.
So if you go to the,
Are you a police officer?
I'm a deputy.
Are you?
Fregoso.
Okay, can you call your supervisor because it's
Right,
not
we're
working on a news story, so we have the right to be here as long as we don't interfere
You
with
have
you.
the right to be here, but you can record up here.
Yes, we can.
The curve.
That's just a
is
policy.
public.
That's just a policy, sir.
That's what we have.
Please call your sergeant. Please call your sergeant.
That's just policy.
Yeah.
Okay, what can we do for you guys?
Well, we're independent journalists. We're working on a story. We're not here to cause a problem. So I don't know what's you guys need to de-escalate.
The best way to do so. I was just telling you so that now we know.
The best way to do so is by not kicking us out because we have the right to be here. We're taxpayers.
The best way to do it is you can go to the sheriff's office building.
We are going to go there right now too, but we're also can record here. We go to jails all over the country, so you can't just come over here and make this up.
But I'm trying to explain to you how will be the best way for you guys to achieve.
You don't need to explain. You don't need to explain to us anything, sir. We know what we're doing.
You can go to the sheriff's office building.
I will. I came here for both locations.
And request to speak to the public safety officer.
Sir, I don't need to speak to nobody. I have the right.
You just asked me to speak to your supervisor, to my supervisor.
Well,
and I'm sending you to the person you want to talk to.
Well, if you're gonna try to continue attempting to stop me from video recording here,
I'm not stopping you right now because you're continuing to record.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, you can go and request to speak to him to see how far you guys can get with the recording.
Right here. Look, I can't go into private areas. I can't. But this area right here, and we're also not going to film these people. We're not going. We don't want to do that. But we have the right to be here, brother.
Okay, but what are you trying to accomplish? How can we help you?
Right now, as of now, we're okay. But if we need any assistance, we'll let you know.
Okay, but what's the purpose? What can we do?
We're working on a news story. That's all we
record. That's why I'm calling you guys.
Yes, we can.
You want me to bring in my supervisor?
Sir, we have the right. Listen.
Look at my supervisor. See.
Didn't you take an oath to protect the Constitution?
Definitely.
Okay, so we have the first.
From the first second, the tension is palpable. The deputies confront the auditors, claiming recording in the area isn't allowed, but the auditors stand firm. Notice the back and forth. The deputies insist on policy, while the auditors assert, we're in a public area. We have the right to record. This segment is pure suspense. Viewers immediately feel the clash between authority and civil liberties. You see attempts to intimidate, repeated requests for supervisors, and confident rebuttals about constitutional rights. It's the perfect intro, hooks the audience, sets the tone of confrontation, and teases the constitutional showdown to come.
Okay, so we have the First Amendment.
What I'm trying to help you is this. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you want to do.
We're not going to be here rude to nobody. We just want to film. That's all we want to do.
And the same respect you're giving me is the same respect I'm giving you.
And it's always going to be like that. I'm not going to disrespect you.
The only thing that I'm telling you, right, because we're going to respect each other.
Exactly.
For you to go to the sheriff's office building.
But you can't just tell us to leave from here because you're going to, sir, you have to go over there and request the information because we know the information.
Yes,
we're going to go over there and talk to people over there.
Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish.
Correct, but you can't stop us from filming here.
Okay, but what are you trying to accomplish? So that's
I just told you 30 times we're trying to video record.
Okay.
So you see from those doors over here is called freedom. This is freedom. You see? Oh God. Yo, Big Bob is here. Big Bob. Oh no. Oh, please tell me you're a nice guy, please. All right. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I'm Enrique. Are you the supervisor?
Enrique?
You're the sergeant.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. I requested to speak with you because I am being informed by this very nice officer that there's no filming in this area per policy. Now, we go around the whole country standing up for people's rights and inmates' rights as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously, from those doors over here, it's called freedom. As long as I don't interfere with your business here, my video recording cannot be considered loitering or cannot be considered any illegal activity because we're literally working. We're paying taxes on these videos.
The auditors escalate smartly, asking to speak with the supervisor. Big Bob arrives, the tension shifts to negotiation. Here, you see the classic First Amendment audit dynamic, authority citing policy versus citizens citing law. The auditors calmly explain their role as journalists and taxpayers. They emphasize they are not interfering, a strategic move to reinforce legitimacy. Suspense is subtle but present. The audience senses every word matters, one misstep could escalate the situation. The officers must now balance rules with public perception.
On these videos.
Well, so the only issue with that is that the entire building is still a secure facility.
I understand.
And we don't allow recording in the facility.
I understand
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I understand that.
And then even though this is like a public park, technically, because we have the public coming in here to visit and everything, this is still part of our secure facility. And so we don't allow recording in here.
I understand, sir, and respectfully, sir, policy is not law. So if anyone wants to conduct business here, such as going in there and visiting an inmate while they're here, they have the right to video record.
Well,
now, once you
actually
go beyond these doors, then you have to waive your rights because it is a restricted area. So as long as I'm in a public area and I'm not creating a disturbance or interfering with the process that you guys have going on here, our job cannot be interfered by you guys, because this is what our country is about. It's about freedom. It's about respect, and sometimes disrespect, because the First Amendment is not about the weather. It's about controversial speech. So even though we have the freedom of speech, we're not here to test our freedom of speech. We're here to test our freedom of the press, which is also our First Amendment right. So no rule from the state or federal can go against any of these civil liberties that we have.
Well, it's a little different because it applies to like a secure government facility.
I understand. Everywhere we go, we have the same policy, sir.
For sure.
So we're just bringing it in, and for the most part, I mean, sometimes we come across very aggressive.
Big Bob clarifies, the facility is still secure, and recording is restricted once you step beyond public areas. The auditors respond perfectly. They acknowledge security but assert that in public spaces, their recording cannot be considered illegal or loitering. This segment creates intellectual tension. It's not loud, but it's dramatic. It's the high-stakes dance between policy enforcement and constitutional rights. You can feel the mental chess unfolding. Every statement carries weight.
Officers. That's why I saw you, man. I said, please be a nice guy. I know. You can't judge nobody by how they look. You look like a very intimidating big guy. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here for that. We're here to just educate millions. We've educated more than 100 million people. We have thousands of people watching you guys right now. Well, we're not live, but when we upload these videos,
do you guys have a YouTube channel or anything?
We do. We're auditing America.
Auditing America?
Yes.
Okay.
So we praise good employees, good police officers all over the country. We've gone viral many times for having conversations like this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, brother? Yeah. Where sometimes, we may have a misunderstanding, but we can come to an agreement.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there may be a policy here that there's no filming here, but it still can't go against our rights. So it's our duty as a citizen of the United States since birth to check up on the government, check up on any unconstitutional policies. Right. So we're not here to judge you guys for having that. We're just documenting it. And we're just standing our ground fully for our constitutional rights. Utah is open carry state. We're only open carrying a camera. So we're not testing Second Amendment here.
So what's your guys' plan as far as like being out here and being in this area?
Well, right now, sir, as long as we can come to an agreement that,
Now the mood shifts slightly. The auditors educate and reassure. They explain their mission, documenting rights, praising good officers, and not testing freedom of speech recklessly. The deputies, in turn, reveal professionalism and willingness to engage. The dialogue showcases respect, tension, and subtle suspense. Will the officers push back or allow filming? This is where you see the power of calm assertion. The audience witnesses how knowledge of rights can de-escalate potential conflict.
We're okay. I mean, if you disagree, I know that you have superiors that you have to, go by your job because you work here.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But if you want to go and find out any further, or I really wouldn't want you to call the police, but we see the police every day. You are the police.
Yeah.
You are the police, right?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of weird because sometimes we don't have sheriffs running a correctional facility, which
Like
is
a
better.
prioritized thing, yeah.
It's better that I always say that it's better for the sheriffs to run the facility. First of all, you guys are more professional. Way more professional. We have no one really leaves jail and says, great service. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I know for a fact from years ago, personal experience, that the sheriffs tends to be more laid back of a guard. He still makes sure that the things that his job is done, but he doesn't go around bullying inmates. There's a lot of inmates that are innocent here. Not everybody's guilty.
Right, for sure.
Not everybody's guilty. So a lot of guards don't go by that mentality. And I understand they're trying to stay safe because there is a lot of very dangerous people in here. But this is a very, very, very special job that you guys do. That's why it requires a very special person.
The auditors now share experience, open dialogue, history of auditing, and perspective on secure facilities. The officers respond with personal insights, 17+ years of experience, dedication to public service, and professionalism. Suspense here is social and human. Will they enforce restrictions or respect the auditor's rights? The audience feels anticipation. It's not about confrontation anymore, it's about negotiation and credibility.
Special person.
Right.
And a lot of the time, sir, these agencies are hiring just whoever has a clean record.
Right.
And not a clean mind, a clear mindset, But we're not planning to be here all day. If you guys if we can agree, we just want to be here maybe like around 5-10 more minutes, film your signs here, and then we'll be on our way.
All right.
I think it's better now as well that there's nobody here, because we don't like to, first of all, we've been in situations where even the visitation got canceled because we showed up.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh man, these inmates are gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, they may be mad at that for visitation getting canceled that day. But at the end of the day, it's all for a good purpose.
Right.
I was there.
Visitation or anything.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
It's not
How long have you worked here?
Been here for 17 and a half years.
Oh, you started young here.
A little.
Yeah?
It's, 27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh, and you stay here for a long time. You're here.
No, man, I'm 45.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
We got the same haircut. Hey, man, thank you so much. I don't want
your name again?
Enrique.
Enrique.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Eddie.
Eddie, nice to meet you, Eddie. And you, sir?
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Fragoso.
Fragoso. Okay.
Finally, the auditors and deputies reach a mutual understanding. Recording continues for a few more minutes, with respect and boundaries clearly established. The segment ends on a high note: no arrests, no conflict, just documentation, respect, and constitutional affirmation. This is the satisfying resolution. Viewers see the payoff of standing ground with knowledge, and it closes the story arc perfectly.